Good morning. This is Bevan Jones from EP. So very quickly to show you how to create your own exam questions. You want to edit them, add your own material to the feedback and to the model answers. Best way to do it, so you know where it is to go into the content library. You can change from browse to edit mode. Edit mode gives you the ability to customize our material, edit our lessons. You can also create your own exams and things like that. Might be best to start off in your private workspace, have a play around. So you just right click in here, click on exam, and you can add existing questions or create your own. So if you want to create your own questions, multi-choice, fill in the gaps, annotated, highlighting, etc., or the manually marked options, long answer, sound recorder and scratchpad. If you want a multi-choice question, very easy. Just type in your different responses in here. You can use images from our image library, so you can pick up things from in here, or you can upload your own. And then you can choose to add an explanation in for the answer, and you can choose the layout. You can preview it at any stage, and go back into edit, saves everything automatically, so that question's up there ready to go. The other option is manually marked, which is probably what you'll mainly be using. You can paste in an old exam question into here. A nice thing that you can do here is embed audio. So if you want to have the question read out to students, you can record yourself speaking, stop that, you could pause it as well, use that sound clip, and when students come to that question, they'll be able to play that there before they answer it. You can also get students to actually submit their own answers verbally, which is quite nice as well. So you can click on the sound recorder option. You can put in a question again, you can record an audio prompt just like I did before, and then you can give them either a quick recording or extended recording. That gives the students the ability to record their answer verbally. They can pause at any stage, go back to it, start again, and then when they save that, they can submit that for marking, and they can play it back to themselves as well. The other option in here is to add, rather than build the questions yourself, you can add existing questions from our question banks or from our lessons directly. So for example, in Living World, Plant Systems, Science Pre-built Assessments, there's a question bank here. So there's a whole bank of automatically marked questions that you can choose from, or you can use some of our extended answer questions. So if you decide on a question that you want, you can just pick those questions out of here, and then you can edit those and add your own model answers if you want to. So when I confirm that selection, those questions will come in to your exam. You can rename this exam, and you can change the marking, so you can change the point system. You can also edit it. You can add response expectations, so you want at least like 2 paragraphs, something like that. You might warn them if the expectation isn't met. You've got feedback there with our keyword highlighting, that's what we'd already had with this question. But if you want to add another explanation, that might be where you put in your extra detail about how it's been marked or what it's linked to. And then when you preview that, it'll pop up. Save that there. Point system probably isn't what you'd want, so under more settings you can change the grading options, and you can change it to AME marking or grade score marking. So that'll flip everything over automatically at achieve level, and you just need to go through and adjust that. So down the bottom here, you can change it to a merit question. That one would be, achieve, leave that as achieve, change that one to merit, and change that one to excellence. And you might do the same up here as well. What else is there in here? If you bring in a question that is an older style question with multiple components, I'll give you an example. So NCA level 1, science, genetics. If we went to a past exam question, you can pull questions out of here as well. So 2016 exam. Question, this one here. This one's got a scratch pad component as well as a written answer component. So this won't be able to be edited with our Express editor. So I'll take it in and show you what I mean. If I click on edit for this particular question, it asks me to open the advanced editor. It's an old editor that we use, and when we build content we use this. It's a little bit ugly, a little bit harder to get your head around. Essentially though, if you want explanations, you can click on the pencil up here and you've got model answers and keyword highlighting. You can add initial text in and things like that. So hopefully you won't need to use that much, but it is there, and if you need help with it, just let me know. Cool, and if you want us to build anything for you, we're happy to do that as well. So have a play around. You can't really do anything too wrong. Just especially if you're using your private workspace there, it's not going to affect anyone else. And that test is sitting there. Just save that exam as well. The practice one I did before with the other video with no sound. That might be one that you did, I'm not sure. So yeah, there's a couple on there you could have a look at, and if you want to create a new one, just right click and click on exam. There's some other nice features in here as well, and if you ever want to edit lessons, if you move them into your private workspace, so if you grab a folder, so you got your chemistry stuff, so level 2 chem. If you want to add your little workflow thing, your flow diagram to a lesson or a group of lessons, you can take a folder, drop it into your private workspace, and now all of that material is customizable. So you can edit this lesson, so you can edit slides directly. So you can edit that particular slide, or you can create your own slides, and you could put in a diagram or an image or something like that. Cool, so yeah, everything's editable, customizable. Have a play around, and yeah, let me know how it goes.